Deep inside a dense and ancient forest stood a massive hollow tree. Its trunk was old, cracked, and wide enough to shelter life inside. Within that hollow space, a wild boar had given birth to 3 small piglets. They were tiny, weak, and helpless. Their bodies pressed close together for warmth. The mother boar was strong but cautious. Every day, she left them hidden in the tree while she searched the forest for food. That morning was no different. The forest was quiet. Too quiet. While the mother boar was away, 3 strange figures emerged from the shadows of the jungle. They looked human, but only barely. Their faces resembled monkeys, long jaws, sharp eyes, and rough expressions. Their bodies were covered with animal skins, and their movements were quick and wild. They were forest people, primitive and ruthless. They moved silently, scanning the area. When they saw the hollow tree, they stopped. One of them leaned forward and peered inside. His eyes widened. Inside were the 3 piglets. Without hesitation, the 3 wild men rushed forward. One by one, they grabbed the piglets. The babies squealed loudly, kicking and crying, but their voices were swallowed by the forest. The men laughed and ran, disappearing into the trees with the piglets clutched tightly in their arms. They ran far until they reached a flowing stream. The water was cold and clear. There, the wild men began washing the piglets in the stream, as if preparing them for something they had done many times before. The piglets struggled, but they were too weak. Back at the hollow tree, the mother boar returned. Her mouth was full of roots and fruits. As she approached the tree, she slowed down. Something was wrong. She rushed to the hollow and looked inside. It was empty. The food fell from her mouth. She sniffed the ground, circled the tree, and searched frantically. Her heart pounded. Then she let out a loud, painful cry that echoed through the forest. Her children were gone. She lowered her head to the ground and followed the scent. With every step, her fear turned into rage. She ran through bushes, across rocks, until the smell led her to the stream. From behind the trees, she saw them. The 3 wild men were there. She watched as they gathered dry wood and stacked it together. Soon, flames rose into the air. The men placed the piglets over the fire. Smoke filled the air. The mother boar froze. Her body trembled. She wanted to attack, but she was alone. She hid in the shadows, watching helplessly as the men cooked and ate her babies. Their laughter cut deeper than any wound. When they were done, the men wiped their hands, kicked dirt over the fire, and climbed a tall tree nearby. High above the ground, they settled on thick branches and slept, believing they were safe. But the forest had not forgotten. All night long, the mother boar stayed below. She did not sleep. Her eyes remained open, glowing with pain and fury. Morning came slowly. As sunlight filtered through the trees, animals began to gather. Deer, buffalo, wolves, and other forest creatures moved quietly toward the area. They sensed the injustice. They felt the disturbance in the balance of the forest. The wild men woke up and climbed down from the tree. When their feet touched the ground, they froze. Animals surrounded them from every direction. Suddenly, the bushes exploded. The mother boar charged forward with unstoppable force. She slammed into the first wild man, sending him flying backward. He hit the ground hard and did not rise. The second man raised his weapon, but the boar struck him with her tusks, lifting him into the air and smashing him against a tree. Bones cracked. The third man tried to run, but the animals blocked his escape. The boar roared and attacked with all her strength. Moments later, silence returned. The three wild men lay motionless on the forest floor. One by one, the animals slowly dispersed, returning to their homes. Justice had been served. The mother boar stood alone. She looked at the ground where her children had once been alive. She sniffed the air, then turned away and disappeared into the forest. From that day on, the forest remembered one truth: a mother's wrath is the most dangerous force of all.